HOA sent me a lien notice over Christmas lights, so now they're just my year-round lights. This started in January, and honestly, I'm still not sure how I feel about it. Like, I know I'm being petty, but also I'm genuinely not sorry at all. So, for context, I live in a neighborhood with an HOA that I knew about when I bought the house but didn't really think would be a big deal. My neighbor 2 doors down has a truck on cinder blocks in his driveway that has been there since at least 2021, and nobody says a word. I've seen it, everyone's seen it, it's just there. Anyway, I put up Christmas lights in December. Nothing crazy, just those warm white icicle lights along the roof line and a few strands around the bushes in front. I've done it every year. The lights were up maybe 3 weeks when I got a letter saying I needed to take them down by January 15th, or I'd be subject to fines and potentially a lien on the property. A lien. On my house. Over Christmas lights. I called the number on the letter and talked to someone named Deborah, who was extremely pleasant in a way that felt specifically designed to make me feel like the unreasonable one. She explained the CC&Rs say seasonal decorations must be removed within 30 days of the holiday. It was January 9th. The holiday was December 25th. That's 15 days. I pointed this out, and she said the clock starts December 26th, and I was at 14 days, and the deadline was the 15th, so technically I had until end of day. I asked about my neighbor's truck. She said that was a separate matter. I took the lights down that night, put them in a box, sat with it for about 4 days, then I put them back up. Not out of any grand plan, honestly. I was just annoyed and tired, and the front of the house looked depressing in the gray January light, and I thought, you know what? These are just lights. They're white lights on a house. Lots of people have those. I got another letter. I sent back a note saying the lights were not Christmas lights. They were decorative exterior lighting, and that the CC&Rs did not prohibit permanent exterior lighting fixtures, only seasonal decorations, and that I did not consider these seasonal. I want to be clear that I am not a lawyer. I looked at the CC&Rs for maybe 45 minutes and found what I thought was a reasonable gap and just went for it. That was 4 months ago. The lights are still up. I got 2 more letters, both of which I responded to with variations of the same thing. I also started keeping a log of dates I drove past my neighbor's truck situation, just in case. Last week, someone who I think is on the HOA board stopped me while I was getting my mail. He was pretty nice about it, actually, kind of tired seeming, and he said, "Look, we're not really trying to make this a whole thing," and I said, "I know. Me neither, I just like my lights." He kind of laughed a little. I don't know if that means anything. They haven't actually filed a lien. I don't know if they will. The lights look fine. Genuinely, they're not tacky or flashing or anything. My wife thinks I've lost the plot a little, and she's probably right, but she also admitted last week that she kind of likes how the house looks at night, so